welcome to another edition of the weekly, what are we calling this? The recaps, the power rankings, I don't know, it's not really a weekly fucking thing because we haven't been doing it weekly, but
skip the week.
Skip the week, yes. This is the commish, Phenomenal One, and joining me today is the champ, 1.21 JJ Watts. How you doing, sir?
I'm mighty fine. Just fine and dandy.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes. So
it's been great so far.
Yes.
I'm having a good time.
Good. I'm glad you're having it.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
So we're going to call out a certain people. You know, I'm not going to say names, but we were supposed to have a video last week, recaps and whatnot, and this. You know, since I was dealing with some stuff, and it didn't happen. Team Asting, certain people from Team Asting dropped the ball.
Apparently, you guys have a secret society that I'm not aware of because I'm not Filipino enough.
Not Filipino enough.
Not Filipino enough. Whatever that means.
Are you too?
Apparently, I'm not brown enough. I'm not from somewhere. Apparently, I don't know where all the strip clubs are. Ouch.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, that's the reason why you didn't have one last week. Bad Team Asting. Bad. Look at this guy.
Bad.
He's hurting.
I'm hurt. Like I told you, Juan, I've had multiple broken bones. Had my heart broken twice, but that really fucking hurt.
Okay, let's get this week 6 recap going, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Breaking news, though, before we get into that.
Whoa, what's going on there?
We have a trade.
A trade?
DK.
Another trade?
DK. It's a lot of trades going on. A lot of good trades because winter is coming. The trade deadlines are almost here.
Almost somewhere in November.
Somewhere in November, and this is the time to do it. And so yeah, DK has just agreed with Westside. Westside. The best side, according to Rap, not your team, have agreed in principle. DK is trading Cam Newton for the fresh legs, the freshly rejuvenated, the freshest of the freshest, till November 9th, actually, because that's when David Johnson comes back.
Oh!
But Adrian Peterson is your star for the time being. So, yeah. Congratulations.
Nice.
I hope it goes through.
All right. Dark Knight trading away Cam Newton for AP.
Yeah. And hopefully he's a good Cam. Not the Cam that I had from last year. Or the Cam that runs and gets you points and gets you touchdowns, because that's the only way Cam is Cam. If he scores touchdowns. When he runs them in.
Didn't he win you a championship, though?
No.
Oh.
I will tell you about that later on. We'll get to that later. We'll cross that bridge when it comes.
So, yes, another trade. And as everyone knows, we've had 2 trades.
Blockbuster trade.
This week, right? Already. We had the Mike Evans.
Yes.
Your Mike Evans and...
yes, my Mike Evans.
Your Mike Evans. And you traded away also... who the hell was it? Mike Evans and... It's your team.
I don't know. I just traded them. Apparently I don't know what I was doing.
Delaney Walker.
Delaney Walker for Kirk Cousins.
Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk himself. And
McKinnon.
Jerick McKinnon. Yeah, you like that?
Because I liked
it. Everybody else apparently liked it because they didn't say anything about that trade.
But then the other trade, the controversial trade, the one that no one liked.
The one that got headlines all over the world. Even in North Korea, they don't even have internet.
And they knew about it.
They fucking knew about it. Kim Jong-un was fucking thrilled about this one. He fucking fired a rocket just for the fuck of it.
It went nowhere, though, right?
It went nowhere. It went fucking 3 miles. And they shut it down.
Speaking of that guy, I hope that that video is coming along there, Craven.
Rocket Man.
Yes.
You can do it.
But no, yes. Our little trade, right?
Our little trade.
No one liked.
Nobody liked. All I gotta say is if you didn't like it, if you care about my championship so much and where I am and what my trade status is, tell me before the trade goes through. Don't tell me afterwards. Honestly, and I'm gonna speak from the heart here, just the brightest part of my dark heart. If you paid for my fee, then I could value your opinion. But since you only paid for like 35, each of you paid $35 for my fee for this year because I, won the championship last year. Then you only get a little bit. Yeah, so I don't really care. It's my team, and
do what you like.
Do what you like. If you do your trades and you feel that you got to do what you got to do, it's your team. If you lose, if I fucking lose and go to mom, can I cuss in here?
Yeah, you sure
fuck,
can.
Fuck. I go to fucking Mamba and I acquire. I can't say win the Mamba, but acquire the Mamba. Then I acquire the Mamba, and it was a horrible trade. But you got to make moves sometimes. And at this point, I figure, hey, maybe I'm gonna try something different. I don't really need to explain anything, but all I gotta say is no risk it, no biscuit. Trademarked by me today, as of what fucking time is it? 5:52. No risk it, no biscuit. Buy your shirts online starting next week.
You heard it here first.
No mediums.
No mediums. All right, sir. Well,
awkward
with that,
smiles.
awkward smiles.
Thanks, Paul's Place, for the caffeine. Ooh. Thanks, Deb.
Well, with that, you want to get started on these recap for week 6?
Let's do it.
All right.
I got nothing else better to do.
This is true. We'll start off with our first matchup, and that's Dark Knight. Darkness.
The darkness of the
yes.
night.
Dark Knight going against Panty Raiders in what it looked like a blowout. Sorry, buddy. That's all I can call it. It's a blowout. Yes, sir. Yeah, it was looking good for you. He was going in as 3-2. You know, both of them were actually 3-2.
Yeah.
But it wasn't good for Panty Raiders. For Panty Raiders, Matty Ice giving him 11.9 points. Projected 21. Freeman.
No ice there.
No ice. Freeman with 7.9 points. When he was projected 16.3 in our projections. And the only glimmer of hope was DeMarco Murray with 14.7 points.
Yeah.
That was it. I mean, there was nothing you could have done. I mean, even if you put Cam with his 20 points, wouldn't have helped, man. It was just an ass whooping.
It was a can of whoop ass.
On the other side, Panty Raiders, 113.9 points.
A whopping 113 points.
Led by the Texas D with 23 points. Texas D without JJ. Without JJ
Watts, because he's on vacation.
He's on vacation.
Watching TV with his foot up.
AKA, busted up. Get well soon, JJ.
Get well soon. I sent you a card, man.
There you go.
And chocolates.
Nice.
And a life-size autographed picture of yours truly.
With clothes on, right?
So.
Gronk with 20.3 points.
The Gronk.
The Gronkster.
So far, I think you have the most dangerous double dagger of the league.
With Tom Brady, right?
With
Tom Terrific.
With Tom Terrific, with touchdown Tom.
With gorgeous hair Tom.
Yes. With what? Golden Schlong.
This is
Tom.
true.
He's from Boston.
And
Mark Wahlberg would agree.
This is true. We have Carlos Hyde with 19.5 points as well. Carlos Hyde. Who would have thought? I thought he was dead, busted up.
No. Enforcer said he was top 5. And, hey man, you're starting to scare me a bit. Your predictions, they might not come right away, but they come eventually. You said I was gonna win the championship one day. I don't know that was last year, but it happened.
It happened. All right, let's move on to our next one. Our next one is Punisher versus the shortest one, shortest yard.
4th and inches.
4th and inches.
AKA big in Japan.
AKA
that's all I got, girl.
Can't give you no more.
To go deeper, that's all I got.
You mean I'm all the way in?
I am in, girl.
Well, speaking of slaughters, this was the worst slaughter.
The worst.
The absolute worst. We got longest winning 141.1 points to 54.7.
54 points. Dang. That's like almost 90 points.
Damn. And he led off the onslaught with Kirk Cousins. Your boy.
That's my guy.
His boy. Now your boy.
That's my guy now.
With 27.8 points.
You like that one?
27.8 points. He was projected 21.
Yep. Same. Sky rockets in flight.
Woo!
Afternoon delight. It's nighttime though. You get the point.
You know what's up. Gordon. 27 points. Fucking beasting. Melvin Gordon. Just killing.
That's all they had though. I'm talking about the Chargers. That's all the Chargers have. So
yeah, and then I mean, to tell you the truth, the whole freaking team did great. Almost the whole team had double digits. The only person that screwed him was Funches and Zach Miller, and Zach Miller did overperform.
Yeah, even Zach Miller with the locker room was like, "Holy shit! I did more than my my fantasy predictions.
I should stop now.
I should stop now. That's good enough.
Done." On the other side, Punisher, yeah, Breeze with 11.5 points. When you have Wentz down there scoring 21.4 on the bench.
I told you he let you down on the bench this time.
But that's not even the worst of it.
That's not the worst of it. How's it?
Fleener, no points.
Who
a
the
big
fuck
fat
is Cody Fleener?
Donut.
I like
Cody
donuts.
Fleener.
I like donuts.
Why would you start Fleener?
That's all he has. And
that's not even the worst of it, though.
That's not the worst of it?
No.
Tell us what the worst of it is.
Jonathan Stewart gave him minus 0.4.
Minus 4 donuts.
Minus. You can't even buy a donut.
Can't even buy a donut. I'll gladly pay Tuesday for a donut today.
You owe them a donut.
You owe them donuts. That's donut holes.
And there was just nothing you could have done. Nothing. Can we stop talking about this fucking thing? Can we just move on to the next one?
Donuts! Okay.
All right. Next one up. Hey, actually, it's yours.
Hey,
1.21 JJ
who's
Watts.
next?
Losing to Mr. Craven Moorhead. 98.6 to 72.8. And you could have done something.
Could have won.
Something could have happened.
Could have won. But why don't you go ahead and tell us what I
But you didn't play Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram with his 25 points. On the bench!
On the bench.
But why was he on your bench the whole time?
Because the whole time he didn't do a fucking thing for me.
Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
Nothing.
And so I put his ass on the bench. And he taught me a lesson. And you know what I did? I set his ass over to fucking Phenomenal. You want to smite me? Suck on that. You're gone.
Maybe that was that part of the decision making of the trade?
Negative, because we had talked about this.
No, I mean him not doing shit for you.
Oh, yeah.
You warned him before.
I warned him before, if you don't fucking do shit, you're out.
But it was too late.
It was too late because we already went into trade talks and you already paid me the money. And I already spent it, so I couldn't refund the money back.
This is true.
Anyway.
Yeah. Freaking Winston getting hurt. 2.4. How do you feel about that?
I don't feel nothing for Winston anymore. He's actually on the trading block. In case somebody wants him, for a double dagger. Mike Evans.
Wink, wink.
Winky face.
Delaney Walker, who you just sent.
Who didn't do a fucking thing for me.
Gave
all fucking season.
1.4 points.
Oh, that's the most he's gotten. So, yeah.
But yeah, the
terrible trade though.
Yeah,
it was a terrible trade.
But the biggest thing was Ingram on the bench, man.
Ingram on the bench. That was very. I kind of saw it coming, but nobody knew that everybody was on. Both those games were gonna go to fucking half-century points. If not, nothing would have happened. Everybody knows that the Lions has a bad run defense. We all know that. Unless you didn't know that, then hey, now you know. But
don't know.
No, ninja, because Anyway,
Craven Moorhead. actually, the team did pretty good. I mean, they went with Bell. Bell gave them 25.1 points.
Bell, you're my boy. You know, how you gonna do me? I miss you, man. How you gonna do me like that, man? You know, we won the championship together. We went to the shit, man. And that's how
he took you to the shitter this week.
I fucking need that. But he killed me. Otherwise, I would have won. If I would have made some other moves, then I would have won.
Right. Zach Ertz with 13.8 points.
All of a sudden, guy hasn't done shit all damn season, and all of a sudden he scores against me. Yeah, anyway.
And the Vikings D with 15 points.
That was kind of expected.
This is true. Moving on to Enforcer versus versus me. As we all know, I'm 1-5. Yes, I'm 1-5 now. I was 1-4 going in. I was actually, it was supposed to be a tight game, and it wasn't. What can I say? Let's start off with the good. Enforcer, 108.3 points. His wide receivers hitting double digits when they weren't supposed to. Helped him out. 14.4, 12.12 from Landry and Fuller. His three-headed monsters are always going to, do good. Mm-hmm. This week, only 2 of the 3 played with Todd Gurley and Doug Martin.
And they still got double digits.
And they got double digits.
That's pretty solid.
Carson Palmer getting 20 points. Thanks a lot, Joel.
Go, Joel.
Dropping him.
Go, Joel.
Rat bastard. Yeah. They just nothing I could do. Running backs didn't do anything for me. They all underperformed. Freaking Abdullah, Mike Gillisley, Lynch, beast mode. Yeah, right.
Beast mode.
Not beast mode.
He's like Fat Lacey's cousin.
Falcons D sucked against a Miami team that wasn't doing anything.
Yep.
Cutler. He let Cutler beat him.
Yeah. Even Cutler was like, oh my God, I beat the fucking Falcons.
Yeah. And then Stafford losing 10 points off of turnovers. 10 points. Thanks.
He was giving away like fucking cakes.
Like them cakes. I scored 82.9. Nowhere near my projections. I sucked. And now I'm at the bottom. Yeah.
Started from the bottom, and he's still there.
And I'm still there. I'm not going anywhere. Yes.
Remix.
All right, let's start off our best game of the week.
The best of the best.
Best. Around.
You're the best.
Around. Lexicon barely beating Sweet Revenge, 96.8 to 93.2. I mean, it was close. It went down to Monday night.
It was Monday Night Football, and that was a battle. It
was.
Could have been anybody's game at that point. It was fun to watch. It was quiet on the group chat, but it was fun to watch.
It was very fun to watch. But in reality, it was pretty much done when the Saints scored 32 freaking points. 32 points.
32 points.
That's
that's a little more than Mark Ingram, but oh my God.
32 points.
32 points.
Golden Tate scored 15.6 points for him. That was about it. I mean, the team didn't.
Tate.
C.J. Anderson 1 point. I mean, you're lucky that Brissett got you the 14 points on Monday. It wasn't good. There's nothing. Yeah. Besides that, it was all Saints.
It was all Saints Day.
All Saints Day. On the other side, we got Sweet Revenge. His wide receivers combined scored 4.8 points total.
Damn.
Total.
A whopping 4.8 points. That's pretty good.
Well, 2 of them did. Kelvin Benjamin got you 9.9, but even that, I mean, you had a good team. I mean, they played good, but you know what? You don't leave your keeper on the bench. How many times have we been talking about this? Don't leave your keeper on the bench.
You never leave your keeper on the bench.
Ajayi, 13 points on the bench would have won you the game. You sit one of these goofballs, Hill or Pryor, neither one doing anything. You sit them on the bench. You put in what's his face, Ajayi, and you win the game.
Yeah. But it happens. We understand. You go based on feeling. We all do it.
You don't put your keeper on the bench. Or at least trade him to someone else.
At least trade him to somebody else.
So you could get hurt the next day.
So you can get hurt the next day. Trade him for somebody else's handcuffs.
Moving on to the worst best game of the week.
Best game. We went from the best, and we're talking like the best from like, this was the best, like TMZ versus now we're going to World Star, best, worst game of the week.
Best, worst, or worst, best game of the week.
Worstest of the bestest game of the week.
Right.
From Compton.
There we go. And it was Westside defeating Pokemon Master 71.2 to 68.6.
Almost had him.
No one could score 75 points at least? Nothing? I mean, what are we talking about here? We talking about 71 points?
Yeah. You're about 50 cents short of a hamburger at McDonald's.
This is the worst game.
The worst. It was the worst. But you know what?
I guess we have to talk about it.
I guess we have to talk about it because that's what gets views.
Yeah. Wow, that's gonna take away views.
Well, we still gotta talk about it.
All right. Pokemon Master played McGuire.
How's that working out? Show me the money. Oh, Ron McGuire.
Let's pick the pick of the week.
Let's throw him in there. He didn't do shit for me last week. You should have learned from that.
2.2 points.
And you knew Matt Forte was coming back, which is why I dropped him. Or if you didn't know that, that's why I dropped him.
All he needed to do was play Crowell. His second round, was it? Your second round pick? Yeah. 7.3 points would have won.
Could have played any of your running backs on the bench.
Henry, 20 points on the bench. I understand how could you do it, right?
Yeah, how
but
could you do
still, McGuire, he's a Jet.
He's a Jet. Even the Jets are like, hey man, what team do you play for? He's like, the Jets.
Yeah, exactly. But overall, your team sucks. It's horrible. I mean, not like I can say much. My team sucks, but I made moves, right? Hopefully I'll get better.
No risk it, no biscuit.
There you go. Trademark.
As of 5-something earlier today.
Bam. Westside. What can we say about Westside's team? Aaron Rodgers with 0.7
Trade
points.
of the week.
Trade of the week. Yes.
Week.
With 0.7 points. Broken collarbone. Done for the year. Had surgery.
Throwing arm too.
You're welcome, Joe.
Go Joe.
You than me.
Go Joe.
But AP won him the game with 25.
AP won the game, and he's gonna do great for you until David Johnson comes back November 9th.
He traded him to.
You traded him, DK. Good luck.
Larry Fitz with 17.8 points, but overall,
that's all you had.
Yeah, your team's horrible. You keep sticking with KC's D, and they gave you 1 point. Freaking Dookie gave you 3.9. I mean, garbage. And that was our recap of Week 6. What'd you think about it?
That was the definitely the worst of the worst best game of the week. But he's still in the running if the playoffs were to start today, because you are the division leader. That still gets you a playoff spot because you are the top of the food chain in Compton in our division.
Pokemon Master here.
Yeah, Pokemon Master. In case you didn't know I was talking about you. It'd be like
breaking news.
Oh,
breaking news! I have here that Westside has just dropped Aaron Rodgers. Dropped Aaron Rodgers. Giving up on him after only a few days of owning him.
Damn.
I know. Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Rest in peace, Aaron.
Rest in peace, Aaron. We'll see you in 2 seasons because that means next season you're gonna suck because that was your throwing arm. But yeah, good luck to you. As I was saying, Mr. Pokemon Master, for doing so well in our division. It's just like and Bring It On when the East Compton Clovers went to the championship to go up against Rancho del Carne Toros. Oh, that's the wrong. Anyways.
Power rankings. Yeah.
Power rankings
for week 7. We start off with, of course, the most obvious, me.
Not so powerful.
Phenomenal one.
Not so phenomenal.
Not so
powerful.
At number 12. Hopefully the moves that I've made help me out.
Hopefully they help you out as much as they will help me out.
Yes.
Even though some would disagree.
But yes.
But it doesn't matter.
But it does look like I'll be going to the Mamba.
Yeah, and I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Apparently. And if we do, then hey.
Yeah, hopefully we take out the other people. And
we'll be fighting for that thing.
Yeah. Hopefully we take them out and then we're good and we won't have to deal with that fucking thing.
Yeah. That's the plan.
There we go.
That's
number 11. At number 11 we have Punisher. Not really doing much.
Not punishing.
Yeah, he's scoring low the last 2 weeks, right? No moves, no good moves.
No risk it, no biscuit.
He picked up a kicker in the first round of the waiver wire.
And you dropped Orleans Darkwa.
No, he didn't pick up Darkwa.
Oh, he didn't pick up Darkwa.
Darkwa was there for the taking.
And he didn't pick up Darkwa.
No, he let Craven get him.
Ooh.
I mean, maybe he can say, well, I don't need a running back.
Maybe he doesn't need a running back. Maybe he needs a
trade
kicker.
him.
Maybe he needs a kicker. Maybe
trade something. I needed a kicker, and guess what I did? I waited.
You always wait for a kicker. You get running backs first, and then wide receivers.
Maybe someone's not listening to the real owner of the team. Number 10.
Number 10.
At number 10, we have Craven Moorhead.
With the luckiest win. No, that's my list.
What can I say about Craven's team that hasn't been said of syphilis?
Not much.
Not much. Terrible. But yeah. Pretty low efficiency rate. I mean, he got Darkwa. Maybe Darkwa will do something for him. But
maybe everything's a risk.
He's still in it. I mean, is he? No, he's not even in it for his division. No,
not even in it.
Yeah, not much we can say there, buddy. Number 9. We got Dark Knight at number 9. Darkness. At 9, because his team's maybe moving up, right?
Moving up.
He's got 3 wins.
He's making trades. He's making moves. Preparing for the midseason. I like that.
Yeah. Traded for the AP. Hopefully AP does good for him.
Yep. And he will do good.
I mean, we're not expecting 25 points every week. He's not going to get 26 carries every week anymore. But maybe...
I mean, he'll get something. He'll get more than he would.
Maybe 7 to 10 points a week.
Yeah.
Good for a flex.
Way more than he was getting when he was at the Saints.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So, team on the move.
On the move.
At number 8, we have yours right here.
That's right
here. 1.21 JJ Watts.
That's right.
Yes.
Championship team. They should have been number 1. Should have been number 1 in the power rankings.
Cannot do that, sir.
But you got the fucking marker right there. You do it right now.
No, I'm not. No. You're staying at.
Fucking do it.
You're 8. You're at the top. You're close to the top of the bottom.
You do cross them out. You can't cross them out. I'll cross them out.
You're 8th, sir.
I'm 8th.
You are 8th. You made some moves. You made some good moves. You're thinking about the future.
Always thinking about the future.
And yeah, you're definitely on the move as well. We shall see how you do.
We shall see.
At number 7, we have Westside. Which, in reality, I should drop him some. Because, just because of the whole Aaron Rodgers thing. But, he just traded for Cam Newton.
I mean, it's something.
He gave up
Something's
AP.
better than nothing.
All right, he's in the West Side. He's in a tough division. He has 3 wins. It could still happen, but losing Aaron Rodgers, having to trade AP for
so much
Cam.
bad luck. But you might have some luck coming your way.
There you go.
Or you gave up luck, apparently. Did you give up on luck?
No, I have him there. He had a setback.
I'm going to tell you something. This is something I just noticed.
Yes.
Your record right now is 3-3. So, you are 3 right now. If you add a backwards mirror like 3, that gives you 8. Okay? Now watch this. Watch this. 8. You fuck this up right here, upside down. You cover this up. The fucking pyramid. Illuminati. What? Good luck is coming your way. Just wait and see. Things will change for you, sir. Just never know.
That's your expert analysis?
Expert analysis. This is how I came up with my trade.
Maybe you guys should have voted no on this thing.
This is how you get stuff.
Wow.
You gotta pay attention to the signs. The signs are there. You just gotta see them.
At number 6, we have Pokemon Master. We have him there just really because of
Illuminati. That's why.
Pat and because he's his division leader. Looking to his team. What do you think? I mean, you have a very good efficiency rate, probably because your bench sucks. But other than that, I don't know, man. I'm looking at your team right now. You have Leonard Fournette. You just traded. You have the backup. Yeah.
Now you have a backup, and which is good. Prepare for the long run in case your guy goes down.
But other than that, I don't know why you're still keeping Greg Olsen.
Maybe because he thinks he'll come back.
Maybe, but your wide receivers aren't impressive. I mean, you do have Keenan Allen. Stephon Diggs is probably going to miss another week or 2.
He's pretty much your ace. But yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah, there's not much to... But you are division leader. That's why we have you at number 6.
6. Yeah. 6. That's 9 upside down.
Bam. At number 5, we have Sweet Revenge.
The sweetest of the sweetest.
Sweetness.
It's the sweet one.
So, Sweetness. God damn you, now you got me saying it. Sweet Revenge. We have... God damn you. Can't take you anywhere, you know that? Anywhere. 3-3, you're still in there. I mean, it's a tough division because of longest 5-1, but you never know. It could happen. You do have I would say a solid-ish team.
Solid-ish is about right.
Solid-ish is about.
It's like a brick wall, made of mortar. Freshly mortar. It's there, but you can easily kick it down.
Let me take a look at your...
Solid enough.
Solid enough. I mean, Ajayi, you have McCaffrey, Deshaun Watson.
Yes.
Killing it for
that
you.
guy.
That guy is beasting
nice
it up.
one. I give you lots of credit for that one. Nobody saw that one coming but you.
Very good.
And applaud to you, sir.
Wide receivers, you thought you had the top wide receivers when we first started this whole thing. They haven't been coming through. Michael Thomas up and down. Kelvin Benjamin, yeah.
He's probably the only Saint that wasn't there for Saints Day.
This is true.
He missed the memo.
He missed the memo because he had, what, a couple points? I mean, it was pretty horrible. But you know what? That could always turn around. Some good running backs, a very good rookie wide receiver. One good wide receiver. Yeah.
Fair. That's fair. That's pretty fair.
At number 4, we have Alexicon. 4-2 Alexicon. Actually, this team, besides, you got Dak Prescott, McCoy, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes yes, sometimes
hit or miss.
C.J. Anderson, fucking what did he get? 1 point or something like that?
Yeah.
C.J. Anderson last week. We also have Doug Baldwin and Hopkins.
Mm-hmm.
D-Hop is helping
D-Hop,
big time. D-Hop's doing good. Golden Tate hopefully isn't out for a long time, but it sounds like it's going to be a few weeks.
You think Golden Tate goes up to the girls at the club and be like, "Hey, girl, how my dick tape?"
He might.
I would. That was my fucking last day.
He might. I don't know.
How my dick tape?
He might. I wouldn't put it past him.
No, I wouldn't put it past him. I hope you do that shit at the club.
We have Kyle Rudolph and Jordan Reed. Jordan Reed hasn't been doing anything. Kyle Rudolph maybe might start doing something.
Yeah.
Not
Teddy Bridgewater's coming back.
Teddy is coming back. It's a solid team. It is a solid team. So solid. Okay, so let's move on to number 3. At number 3, we have Panty Raiders. Panty Raiders, very solid team. Solid. Was looking unbeatable before.
Not so solid at the beginning.
You know, Montgomery's injured. You know, now we don't know, how great he's going to be because, the injury. Aaron Rodgers.
Things are going to change for sure.
Yeah, but it's still a solid team. He has Carlos Hyde. He has Michael Crabtree, which he's always doing good, even no matter who's throwing him, right? Mm-hmm. He's doing good. Jordy Nelson's going to be, it's not going to be that great, right? He's not the top guy. He's not going to be able to, that fool Hundley's not going to be able to be throwing those deep balls that.
He like them deep balls, huh? He like them deep balls.
Yeah, Panty Raider loves
like them deep balls.
Big deep balls. He's not going to be able to throw them big deep balls.
Deep balls.
To Jordy.
The deepest.
But he does have that killer double dagger. The killer double dagger, Tom Brady.
Best so far in the league, I would say.
And Gronk, just killing it, right? 2 touchdowns last week.
Every week it's just like, God damn it, it did it again.
Did it again.
God damn it, did it again.
Every week.
Every fucking week.
So we should keep seeing him on top unless he does one of those phenomenal, great, Panty Raider drops that he always does mid-season. He's up there, and then just
like the yodeler from Price is Right.
Oh, he bit too much. That's Panty Raider right there.
Damn.
So we shall see about that.
Don't fuck with the football gods. Mm-hmm. Don't be that guy. Don't be Jabu. This is our Jabu of the league.
Jabu.
The White Walker or the White. Jabu. Stay away from him.
At number 2, we have the Enforcer.
Enforcing.
Tearing it up with that 3-headed monster, right?
Yes, he is.
With Ezekiel. We got Todd Gurley, and we have Doug Martin.
And Ezekiel is definitely a fit-in for the Cowboys because he's always in trouble with the law, as most Cowboys are. So
right.
He's a shoo-in.
Correct, right? And then he has Russell Wilson, who's always a good... always doing good in the second half of the season, right?
Sierra's doing him some good.
Mm-hmm.
Get you some, Sierra, boy.
I mean, the wide receivers are a little iffy. I mean, but they're doing their job, right? Jarvis Landry, freaking Will Fuller. Freaking Will Fuller, man.
Who would have thunk it? You didn't thunk it.
No. The hooker gets like three targets, and out of the 3, there's a touchdown in there.
At least 2 of them are touchdowns. One of the 3 or 2 touchdowns.
He's very touchdown dependent, but he's making it, because of Deshaun Watson, man, killing it.
Points are points, man.
Telling you.
Unless they're minus 4 points.
At number 1. Number 1.
AKA the 4th and inches. Mr.
AKA.
Big in Japan. Mr. That's all I got, girl.
Is it in yet?
Mr. Go deeper. I am deeper.
Mr. You in here? Where you at? Shortest, longest yard.
Shortest, yeah.
Something yard. 2
2 inches.
He, even while he wins, he still makes moves, makes trades, right?
He can drop Kirk Cousins and lose his Kirk Cousins 25 plus points, and he'll still win somebody.
Yeah. Hunt is the big reason, right? My Hunt.
Your Hunt.
Melvin Gordon.
Now he's gonna have Mike Evans.
And then now he has your Evans.
Yes.
Delaney Walker might screw him some, hopefully, right?
He may screw him because he definitely screwed me. No loot.
Besides Mike Evans, he doesn't really have. I mean, well, Demaryius Thomas might, who knows?
Yeah.
That whole thing. But Phillip Rivers as a quarterback, what do you think about that?
Phil. Good old Phil.
Good old Felipe Rios.
Felipe Rios, who I just recently understood that Felipe Rios is Phillip Rivers in Spanish.
This is true. This is true.
Bilingual.
And now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Go Joe.
But yeah, the team's on top. He's 5-1 for a reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like he's gonna be slowing down anytime soon.
The team's on top. Juan does it whenever he does it. He's on the bottom. You know why?
Why?
Because he's a fuck up.
Thank
you. We're all week.
And with that horrible joke, we are done with Week 6 recaps and Week 7 power rankings.
Yeah, we jumped from Week 4 to Week 6 because the secret society of Filipinos
that banned you,
or never even invited me because they're a secret. Drop the ball.
You're the weird kid that couldn't get into the treehouse.
Yeah, I'm the kid that doesn't get into the treehouse, but now. Hey, you come to the treehouse.
You come out.
I know that's an Asian accent, but
yeah,
I don't give a fuck. I'm not Filipino anywhere,
apparently.
Right?
Yeah.
So whatever. Not Filipino enough.
We hopefully will see you next week. Maybe, I don't know. Somebody else might be here. I don't know.
If you would like to be a part of the show. Sunday Funday Fantasy Football Show. Email us directly at gofuckyourself.com or
lickmyballs.net.
Lickmyballs.net. So
yeah. See you hopefully next week.
Yeah.
All right. We are out. Good night.
Peace out. Rolling credits.